Assessment is used to analyse and interpret the knowledge, understanding and skills that children demonstrate throughout the learning process. Assessment provides information about student learning and achievement at a point in time, and the progress children have made. Assessment is part of the work teachers do in class every day. Teachers draw on different samples of work, tasks, and observations to build an understanding of each child. Teachers engage in assessment for 3 different purposes. Assessment for learning takes place as children begin a learning sequence. It enables teachers to know the starting point for children's learning and plan accordingly. Assessment as learning takes place during the course of the learning sequence. It enables teachers to know how children are progressing, if they are understanding what is being taught, and if the learning sequence needs to be adjusted to meet the children's needs. Assessment of learning takes place towards the end of the learning sequence. It enables teachers to know what concepts have been understood, what skills have been developed, and to what degree. Teachers typically use this data to report on your child's achievements, and it can also serve as assessment for future learning sequences. Assessment is important for teachers to enable your child's learning. Education researcher Professor John Hattie describes assessment as being the way in which teachers know the impact of their work. Teachers use assessment data to evaluate the effects of their teaching and learning program. Assessment, of course, also provides teachers with valuable information about your child. The New South Wales curriculum explains that assessment involves identifying where students are in their learning, ongoing monitoring of student progress in relation to the syllabus, and providing feedback about student progress to determine the next steps in learning. The assessment data that teachers collect also enables them to provide feedback to you and your child about their learning. This feedback can be shared with you through meetings and conversations about your child's progress. For students whose learning is guided by a personalised plan, assessment also helps teachers to identify whether the goals in your child's plan have been achieved, if they need to be revised, or if new goals need to be set. At OLOR, feedback about every child's learning is shared with parents and carers through our semester learning reports, as well as our student-led conferences. Teachers collaborate to identify suitable points of assessment and the criteria by which students' learning will be assessed. Success criteria are shared with students throughout the learning sequence. These are aligned to the content and skills outlined for each grade or stage of learning in the curriculum. A wide range of strategies are used for assessment. In addition to formal written assessment tasks, teachers assess in ways such as listening to and observing students' reading skills, marking bookwork and work submitted in tools such as Google Classroom, projects, completing observational checklists, reviewing photo and video recordings of children's work, structured discussions, student self-evaluations, presentations, and quizzes and tests. After assessment has taken place, teachers collaborate again. The purpose of this collaboration is to review the results of the assessment and ensure that teachers have been consistent in their judgment and application of the assessment criteria. This is particularly important for assessment tasks that will inform the feedback we provide to you about your child's learning in their semester learning reports.